Hi, this is Tiffany and Tasha from Historic Autographs.
We're going to be starting a new series called Fun Fact Friday, and we're going to kick off this Friday with meeting the team. So Tasha, how did you start with the company?
Well, it's actually kind of like a crazy ride of how I started with the company. Originally, I got my degree in business administration, and I started working at the Holiday Inn in Morgantown, and I just knew I needed something else, and I needed something else fast. So I was just searching online for a nannying position because that's what I've been doing for years, like while I was in college, while I was in school. And up came this family on care.com with 2 twins, and I was like, oh my gosh, how cute, because I've always wanted twins. Gave them a call and went in that day, and I was hired. So it was like a dream come true just to get out of the current position that I was in. Then from there, once the kids went into full-time school, they no longer needed a nanny all day long. So I was already searching for other jobs, like what am I gonna do next? Kevin was like, I see so much more potential in you, so we want to keep you around to do anything, like to keep you here. I just fell into the position at the office and just started taking on more responsibility day by day and learning so much more things. It literally is pretty much like a dream come true, even though I never thought in a million years that I'd be working in the sports industry ever. It was actually funny too, because we were just on vacation in Punta Cana, and we were watching TV like one night randomly, and my boyfriend had on the Discovery Channel. So he was going through this one garage, and next thing you know, I hear Historic Autographs, and I was like, what? And it like caught my eye, but caught my ear. And I was like, what? And then Dan was like, look, Historic Autographs. I was like, no way. And the next thing you know, they're zooming in on one of our slab products from like a few years ago.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, that is crazy. I'm in Punta Cana, watching this random show, and next thing you know, like it pops up, and I was just like, wow, like that's us, like that's crazy. So I took a picture of it and everything to show Kevin and the team and stuff, because I thought that was pretty cool.
Hey Tiff, my name's Justin. I'm with Historic Autograph Company.
And I'm Tasha, and we are the team.
So how long have you been working with Historic Autographs?
I've been here about 2.5, almost 3 years.
How did you get the job?
I met Kevin at the National in Atlantic City, and just had a mutual friend, somebody who actually works for him, and he introduced us, and kind of a good match in terms of what I know about the industry and what he needed in terms of somebody to come in and help with. I do a little bit of everything. I wear a lot of hats. I do everything from coordinate with our printing companies that make our boxes, interface with Beckett and PSA, design a lot of the products, help with the checklists, right on down to identifying autographs in large collections or autograph albums to figure out who some of them are before we get them authenticated.
You know what I love about Historic Autographs is that we are such a close-knit team, because it's just the 3 of us now, the 4 of us with Tiff. And I can look at Kevin and Justin like big brothers or family or whatever you want to say, and I can come to work every day and talk about my bad day, and they won't judge me, and they give me advice, and we make each other laugh, and we have a good time.
I like the challenges of the job personally. Dealing with you is a challenge.
Oh, man.
No, I'm just kidding. What I like about the job the most is probably working with history on a daily basis. Last year we did our POTUS product, and really, at what point in your life, how many people do you meet, do you get to say, wow, I held a document, a handwritten letter, something on stationery, whether it's government in general or the White House, and it's been signed by a president. It's been signed by a first lady, a cabinet member, a vice president.
I mean, I definitely think the coolest was definitely George Washington and Babe Ruth, just because from the time I was a little kid, everyone was like Babe Ruth, Babe Ruth. And so to have that in your hand is just crazy. But
when I first started, it was of course Babe Ruth. I'd seen them before, getting to hold them here, but after about 30, 40, 50 Babe Ruths, it's kind of like, oh wow. And so now it's, 100 years later, 1919 White Sox, you see guys like Eddie Collins and Eddie Cicotti from that time period.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
We definitely have a job that is not an everyday thing, and when you tell people, they're like amazed by what you do.
Yeah, I think I was at the restaurant last night for my daughter's birthday, and a waiter, said, "What is it that you do?" And I said, and I came up in conversation naturally, but I said, I work with autographs on a daily basis, baseball cards, vintage stuff, celebrity autographs. I do X, Y, and Z, and they're like, "That's dope." That's the kind of job that most people don't get to have, but they would love to have.
Yeah.
I get to work every day with sports, celebrities, and, watch the games, keep up on all the sports, because the TV's always going. We're always looking at the news. We're always researching things, learning something new, learning something about history. We're going to be here on Fridays. Make sure you comment down below what you'd like to see Kevin and I or Kevin and Tasha argue about, topics you'd like us to discuss. Make sure you subscribe, share with all your friends, and keep an eye out for other historic products and videos. And have some fun with us. Maybe we'll do something a little more interactive in the future where you guys can join in the fun. Somebody will see you next week. I put on glasses and a collar for you guys. Are we done?
We're done.
All right.